How long do I need to disclose cautions and convictions for non-custodial sentences? This video is for people aged under 18 who have accepted a police youth caution, accepted a conditional caution, been convicted in court and received a non-custodial sentence, i.e. any sentence other than a sentence of detention in a young offenders institution or a suspended prison sentence. If you received a sentence of detention in a young offenders institution or secure training centre, or a suspended prison sentence, please watch our video, How long do I need to disclose convictions that result in a custodial sentence? The purpose of this video is to help you understand if and when your caution or conviction becomes spent. If you're not sure what the term spent means, please watch our video, Do I Need to Disclose My Criminal Record under 18s? So how long does it take for your record to become spent? This depends on the outcome. Youth cautions are issued by the police in a police station. They are spent immediately unless you have conditions attached to them, in which case they are spent after 3 months or once you have fully completed the conditions. If you go to court and either plead guilty or are found guilty of a crime, you will have a conviction on your record. The length of time it takes for your conviction to become spent, also known as the disclosure period, depends on your age at the time of conviction, the sentence you received. The type of crime or the nature of the crime doesn't have any impact on how long it takes for your conviction to become spent. The sentence you received tells you how long it will take for your conviction to become spent. If you were under 18 when convicted and you got a conditional discharge, it will become spent at the end of the order. Fines become spent 6 months from the date of conviction. Referral orders become spent at the end of the order. Penalty points endorsed on your driver's licence will become spent 2.5 years from the date of conviction. For example, on the 1st of January 2020, Declan was convicted of assault and given a 6-month referral order. The order finishes on the 1st of July 2020, so this is when his conviction becomes spent, as long as he is not in trouble again before then. On the 3rd of September 2020, Jamal is convicted of criminal damage and receives an £80 fine in court. This conviction is spent on the 3rd of March 2021, 6 months from the date of conviction. If you were convicted and got a youth rehabilitation order, the disclosure period is worked out differently to other sentences. A youth rehabilitation order is spent 6 months after the order has ended. For example, on the 1st of January 2020, Yasmin is convicted of possession of Class A drugs. She is given an 8-month youth rehabilitation order. The order will end on the 1st of September 2020, so her conviction is spent on the 1st of March 2021, 6 months after the end of the order. If you were aged 18 or over when you were convicted, even if you were under 18 when you committed the offence, different disclosure periods will apply. Please see our video for this in the link in the description. Whether you were under or over 18 when you were convicted, there are some things you need to look out for that can affect the length of time it takes for your criminal record to become spent. 1. Compensation orders. If you were given a compensation order, your conviction will not be spent until you have paid this in full. For example, Kai is convicted of common assault and receives a 4-month referral order and a compensation order of £200. Although the conviction could be spent at the end of the referral order, if there is any compensation still outstanding after the 4-month period, the conviction will remain unspent until the compensation has been paid in full. 2. Relevant orders. These include restraining orders, sexual harm prevention orders, driving bans, or any other court order that stops you from doing something. A conviction resulting in a relevant order, even if given alongside another sentence, will not be spent until the order has come to an end. So if the order is indefinite or until further order, the conviction will remain unspent. For example, Vicky is 17 and holds a provisional driving licence. She is convicted of dangerous driving, driving without insurance and driving without a licence. She is given a 2-year driving ban and will remain banned until she takes an extended driving test. The driving ban is a relevant order, so the conviction will remain unspent until she has passed the extended driving test. 3. Multiple convictions. If you keep getting into trouble before your convictions are spent, the disclosure periods start to drag into each other. For example, on the 1st of January 2020, Priya is convicted of robbery and receives a 12-month youth rehabilitation order. This would be spent on the 1st of July 2021, 6 months from the end of the order. But on the 5th of April 2021, she's convicted of burglary and for breaching her youth rehabilitation order. Her youth rehabilitation order is extended for another year, so will now end on the 5th of April 2022. This conviction will be spent on the 5th of October 2022, 6 months from the end of the order. The first conviction for robbery will also not be spent until the 5th of October 2022 because Priya was convicted of a second offence during the disclosure period for her first offence. In September 2020, the government announced plans to change disclosure periods and make some of them shorter. For more details on this, please contact our Criminal Record Support Service. As you can see, the law in criminal record disclosure can get quite complicated. It is really important that you understand what you need to disclose and when. Nacro's Criminal Record Support Service can help you to know when your criminal record is spent, understand what you need to disclose and when, disclose your record in a positive way. You can speak to our advisors in confidence on 0300 123 1999 or by emailing helpline@nacro.org.uk. You do not have to tell us your name or any other information that you do not want to share. We will only ask for information that we need in order to advise you.